Benjamin here, Team Broken Crown.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, Benjamin. Well, take it away.
Sweet. So for us, we are Team Broken Crown, and we developed a geospatial application to help in the medical community and help with basically what we were thinking, resource management. So the idea was to develop a mapping application that pulled together several different data sets that we were able to pull from the web and basically massage into what you see here. We were using, this is built on the Django framework and the ArcGIS API for JavaScript. So we used ArcGIS Pro to actually get the data massaged and put it into SQL tables and all that. And we are pulling this from ArcGIS Online. That's what you're seeing served. Basically, the biggest thing that we were able to implement was getting the data in, getting our concept together, and basically just getting the whole idea as concise as we possibly could. These purple dots that you see represent hospitals and their bed capacities. Basically how many ICU beds that they have, and what we can do with that is ideally we would have wanted to have basically a sketch tool that you could take and draw an area around this and export it out to CSV so you could see how many resources were in a given neighborhood, how much time that how much time it would take you to get to a hospital. And ideally we would want to include things like drive times and routing and all of that. Just given the time constraint, we kind of had to leave it at getting the web map up and getting Django running. But I think, sorry, that's our dog.
It's all good. It happened to me earlier too. Don't worry.
Hey. 1 second. Sorry, had to quiet the dog down. But what you're seeing here also is these blue dots are it's the dot density of how many tests were done per county. This we got these data from New York State, and we were able to find a data set that we could join to a county layer and get our tested quantities based on county and how many positive results we had for that. So I think in aiding the medical community, if we were able to export this out to a CSV, you could do a lot of data analytics with it and all of that. What we hope for in the future as we continue to develop this is just to, polish it up and get it to the point where we're actually able to have the user interface a little bit better and allow people to get the data out of the web rather than just seeing a web display. But besides that, we spent a lot of time on it, and hopefully you guys like it.
Yeah. This is getting some echo, I think, from you, Ben. Well, this is awesome. It's this is really cool. It's really cool to see this. This visualization also can tell you spent a lot of time on it. I'm wondering, did you get a chance to talk to Ben from the Ben Colonna from the VA at all?
No, we didn't. We basically just watched the video, and I specifically honed in on what he was saying, and that was kind of our idea to solve that problem that he raised.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely. I wish he was here to see this and talk through it. But I will definitely make sure that he gets a chance to check this out. This is really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, did we share our GitHub link with you guys or anything like that? So that way we can get you guys access to our code and all that, or just a demo of it.
Yeah,
Because
whatever.
this is serving locally.
Yeah. Well, we'll have we'll at least have this video.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And yeah, I mean, do you think that you guys will end up getting this put up live?
Yeah. That's what we're hoping to do, is actually finish it up and actually hone it in a little bit, and then we have a few data analytics tools that we were able to like do web scraping and stuff and get some of that data put in here. And we're hoping to do some more of that to get like insurance providers in areas that they provide around these hospitals, so that way we can allow the users to interface a little bit better.
Yeah, well, that's really cool. Yeah, and hopefully Michael can hook you up with some hosting too. Cool. Panel, anything?
From at least from my standpoint, from a medical perspective, this is very important in terms of analysis of granular data, especially looking at things like longitudinal tracking of virus patterns. Where are we seeing outbreaks at any given time? Where are we lacking testings? For instance, looking at this alone, if you look at West Islip, only a handful of tests were done out there, and there's a center with X number of ICU beds. So if we're looking at the component of the ICU, and if they're all full, then we can expect a larger outbreak in that particular community. Maybe we can use that to divert resources like ventilators or masks or other personal protective equipment to that particular community. It's definitely important to look at this. You can map this on socioeconomics. You can map this on health insurance, regionality, access. There are large numbers of data that you can get from this sort of granular, look. So, thank you guys for putting this together. And this is, I think, on a regional and national scale, something that's highly usable, depending on what layer you put on it.
This is Patrick. Adding one more comment. This is awesome. There was a visualization I saw around the Italy outbreak, and you could literally map a lot of the outbreak to specific train lines, and so it'd be kind of interesting to see. New York's kind of interesting. It's just it's so dense. But I would want to know, like in other areas of America, how well it maps to the interstate system, and seeing like where the spread is and how focused it is based on how people are transmitting it, right? Because that's what it seems to be a lot of. Like, it seems to be a lot of people grouping together and using specific modes of transportation.
So the purple dot layer that you're seeing is actually a national data set, and they have all the ICU beds that are available in most of the counties in the United States. We would hope to get as comprehensive as a data set as we were able to like basically massage into New York. And, that's ideally what we would like to do, and hopefully get out for people to use.
Could you move over to Seattle?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Sorry. Right here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Keep going in. Keep drilling in. I want to see my neighborhood. Stop.
And Esri has a lot of data that's available for people to use, and their GIS APIs are amazing, and that's what mainly I do is GIS dev. So
I live at 8th and Madison, so I live in between all three of the hospitals.
Sweet.
Well, I think everybody wants to zoom in and see what's going on with theirs. So that's why this stuff is really cool.